Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to QuestJunkiesUK, and welcome back to the icy depths beneath the rugged glacier, as we delve back into the lost Netherese city of Ythryn, as these bold adventurers make their way through the icy tomb that is the ruined city, delving into its secrets and seeking to gain access to the central spire wherein lies the secrets of the Demilich, Irialathus, and this old obelisk of Vecna's creation, which is their ultimate goal, sent here by that Dark Lord himself to discover and activate its hidden purpose. Now, a massive thank you to everyone joining us, and all of those people that you can see popping up in chat there, sponsoring the channel as well, and cycling by on the far corner there. Thank you to all of them. Of course, a big shout out to the fabulous Emma City Art for our wonderful character art here. And, of course, please do check out all of those sponsors. And if you want to help support the channel and get awesome music and sound effects in your games, go for our affiliate link there for the incredible Sirenscape. Give them a free trial and become a Super Siren subscriber if you want access to all of the hundreds and hundreds of options that they have there. Now, as we jump into today, our giveaway is open, everybody. We have a brand new release, just released this weekend from CZRPG, their newest one-shot location or drop-in location for your campaigns, The Forgotten Citadel. Exclamation mark enter in chat if you want your chance to win there, my friends. There it is. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. And always amazing encounter design and beautiful maps and everything there. So jump in and grab your chance to win the copy of that. And then let's just remind ourselves just what is going on with these adventurers. Last time, they visited the final arcane tower of the Schools of Magic and got the clue they needed to complete the rites of the arcane octad, the rites that will lower the force field and allow them entry to the spire itself. They then discovered an interesting zero-G meditation chamber, which they were enjoying before they were rudely interrupted by Velen Harple's fellow member of the Arcane Brotherhood, Avarice, the tiefling, and her goons. But no matter, because they were summarily dispatched with and looted, and the final obstacle was removed. And now, with their sights set on what information can be gleaned from the museum, they are heading towards the spire, the lair of the Demilich, and the conclusion of the Hunger of Ythryn. And welcome back, everybody, and let us jump right in here. Now, my friends, as you catch your breath and find yourselves all gathered outside the Hall of Meditation, as Vuzlin comes drifting down from above, over to you. Your resident captive guide, Xeraphon, points out past the tower of transmutation there, the kind of almost mosque-looking, domed, towered museum building. That's where we wanted to go next, right?
I believe so.
Sounds good.
Okay, well...
Hey, wait, I'm sorry. I have to get into character. Yes. Yes, I think that would be a good place to go. Look at the new stick I found, everyone.
Mike and Velen, you were on the receiving end of said stick. Some nasty magics there. But now it's in friendly hands?
Yes. Colleagues.
Before you move on, actually, sorry, I do believe you have a cultist of the black swords.
We do.
I was just about to delete them from the map. I was like, oh no, they're still alive.
No, I shoved them.
That's
Yes.
right. That's right.
Don't kill our people.
A vengeful shove was finally landed.
Yes.
So what would you like to do with them?
What
Indeed.
was the mission here? What was the objective?
The meditation chamber?
I don't think there's a need for an intimidation check or anything because you've killed everyone else, which is probably intimidating enough.
Vuzla's just playing with the staff, like pew 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 pew, and occasionally
And
points it at him.
He's already been smitten once. Like,
Vuzlin, please remove 2 charges. No, you're good.
Shit. That's how it works.
Yes, Velin's like, you might want to ration that. I think Vuzlin, as you appear, the cultist scowls at you. Traitor.
I prefer the term private entrepreneur now. More of a contractor, if you would.
After we took you in and saved you from the icy wastes, you truck up with this lot, whatever a truck is. you horse and cart up with this lot.
All lorries aside, I certainly, I mean, this was your action. You took me in. I couldn't control what you did. I've repaid you enough. If this is a tit-for-tat kind of thing.
Is this what you call repayment? Running off with the boss's rival?
How can I call it repayment when you never paid me?
Slaughtering your brother. We didn't pay you, we saved you from an icy death.
Yes, and then there was an expectation of continual loyalty to some weird deity out there, and I just was not up for it, okay? I had enough of that. And
the Dark Lord is no friend of yours, or any of us, but we owe him for saving us, and we owe his chosen, or the memory of his chosen. We owe it not to loot the corpse and just come out striding like playing like you've got a new toy for Winterfest. Desperately reaches for a Christmas equivalent.
Now, this is for Ren Fair. Let's be honest. So
that was a gift from beyond the mists, and is not some trifling add-on for whatever get-up you call this costume of yours.
Oh, how dare you? I have you know, this cost a lot of gold to get this done. Do you know how many hours I spent? And you know nothing of fashion. You know nothing of fashion. Look at the who made yours like off the rack bullshit you've got on.
You know nothing, yon snowbound drow.
Come on, keep going. I'm bulletproof. Whatever bullet is, you can.
If it
just
cost
keep
you
going.
a pretty penny, you must be gutted that you put on so much weight and busted off so many of the buttons.
Hey, look, this is temporary. Okay, this is because of. I blame you. How about that? You did this. See, I could do it too. I can falsely accuse you of anything, as you falsely accuse me of anything. You know nothing of me. You know nothing of what I went through. And you come in here all high and mighty. Which horse is the biggest one you rode in on? Because you seem to be preaching high from it. You and your brethren.
Like any true Icewind Dale residents, rode in on goats.
Rolled in on goats, did ya?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's none left because we used them to trigger all traps.
Like
I say, that's officially in the module. This is that Avarice and her crew have come with goats to set off traps.
Well, I get that too. I've often had I've often had others with me to help set off traps, and I look over at zero.
Psh, you old fogies, you're probably still messing around with your 10-foot poles. It's all about goats these days.
10-foot goats? Is that what I heard? Well, yeah, I've. You know what? This has been nice to banter with some of the old ones, but I've moved on. So you should think about moving on as well, or just at least answering my colleagues' questions.
I'll move on when I pass on, like my friends here. The mists are waiting, and I will gladly accept their embrace when I need to.
Is turning into an icy pop so good? Is that really what you want out of the death? Is, just to be kind of like put into like eventually an ice giant has come in here and use you in his gin and tonic. All right, that's what's going to happen.
By the way, Stephanie, I need to 100%, like, next time the Barovia and Beyond lot go back to Barovia, there's going to be, like, a bunch of Black Sword zombies. Cult of the Black Sword zombies.
What are they doing?
Instead of brains, what would they request?
Well, yeah, this is because they became Strahd disciples rather than Levistus as it is in the game. Sorry, I should have changed up the ice thing. I didn't.
All right, that's okay. That's okay. No worries.
But anyway, he just spits at you in disgust and turns back to Fushiro. I'll tell you what we were doing. We were here to plunder the tower for artifacts and return them to Avarice's institution. That's supposed to be yours and all. He looks at you, Velen. What are you doing here? Betraying the Arcane Brotherhood. You know that all these artifacts and things aren't to be left round here, swapped up by tomb tappers. And he looks at your reaction. Oh, you ain't seen no tomb tappers yet. Well, I do hope you haven't got too many magical items on you when you find them, because they'll find you. Look.
Looking.
Don't know what to make of such a comical name.
Well, you'll be laughing on the other side of that stupid bird's face when they catch up with you.
Oh, you have not been able to take care of it yet?
Well, no, we were more than halfway to collecting all of the 9 steps of the Rite of the Arcane Octad. How about you, huh? You found them?
Yeah, you also missed 9 and 10. That meant there's a deca of clues.
Here's the funny part. Is that Strahd had not prepared you for the truth, and you weren't smart enough to figure it out. It's called the Octad, the Arcane Octad. 8.
We had thought it strange ourselves that there are 8 colleges of magic and 8 magic towers, and there was 9 clues.
It's not 9 clues.
Then why did one of the clues say it was the 9th?
Because I wrote it that way.
Oh.
Is Fushiro giving away our secret plan?
I want to invent a camera to capture this.
It's run its course, I think.
Did we
I think it's
tell
okay.
it?
It's okay to monologue your evil plans now. I think
Yes.
all evil parties need to monologue their plans in full, right?
Yes.
And then this plucky cultist will escape and thwart you.
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
He's like, you wrote it. So you're a survivor of this city, are you? Explains why you're so manky.
Yes, I've been here for thousands of years. I'm one of the only residents that has survived. And because I've been able to survive, I was able to kill your whole crew. This is the weakest of the crews yet.
Well, what do you intend to do with me?
I think.
Let me go. I'll go back to 10 Towns.
What will you do in 10 towns?
Bide my time until the mists call me.
Well, I'm not sure Strahd wants you anymore.
What would you know of the Dark Lords? And the lands of plenty beyond the mists?
I am a walking corpse. I know a little something about undeath, but he's still. I tied his hands together. Remember?
Yeah. See there, they're tied above his head. Let's see.
So
he's like he's actually holding a dagger in the picture, but his hands are up like that.
How about this? You have a trial ahead of you. You've just begun. Your hands are tied together. I'm not going to fix that.
It's strange that you left me with my dagger in my hands with them tied together like this.
You might need it, because I'm inclined to just let you go, because you'll probably not make it out of here.
Look, if I hurry, I can get back into 10 Towns in time for the Super Goat Ball tournament. I've heard it's already kicked off.
Well,
Yes,
if you're
it's almost
able to survive all of the things coming to get you in this particular area, and you don't find any traps that the goats didn't send off, you might be able to make it.
The Dark Lord will guide me.
I'm sure. Get out of here.
And he warily gets to his feet and backs away from you, keeping his eyes on you.
You need to watch that one. He's the one with the bow.
And puts the nearest building between you and him before he runs away.
You know, do we also sound that messianic when we talk about Mr. V? Because the Dark Lord guideth, and like, ooh, that's all like that's culty.
I
think
I've never
they were
talked about him.
I think they were
No.
a little more invested.
Yeah.
I think a little bit more brainwashed, to be honest with
Yeah,
you.
you know,
that I did notice.
we're a little
does-
bit more mercenary than they are, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. DM, does Vuzlan know that Velen was also in cahoots with those folk?
It has been mentioned, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think it
alright.
was said out loud.
It was
Okay,
just
good,
said out
good.
loud just now.
Okay, well, just now, yeah.
Huh.
But no, it has been before as well.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think
Got
Velen was very candid as to who Avarice was when you first realised she was here.
Yeah. Right.
It just so happened that that first time we heard from from the familiar was and Stephanie wasn't there the next session, so
Well,
that's specifically said. But
well, boss, your rival's gone, but worked for the same university, so I guess you might have to work that out when you go home.
I'm sure it'll be fine if he makes it home.
Oh, yeah, don't
Yeah.
worry about him. He's probably not going to make it, and if he does, I'll go eat him.
also,
I knew a bard, and Back to 10 Town sounds an awful lot like an Elvis Costello song. I just want to put that out there. I know I'm saying that joke until I get a laugh. That's all.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
I'll give you a smile, my friend.
Thank you.
I'll give you a smile.
I got that
so,
one.
I only know the name.
Velen, does this tie up loose ends? Is this all that we can expect?
I mean, Yes, to my knowledge, looking at the DM.
Yeah.
Out of Velen. Yeah.
And Vuzlin,
As much as I know.
Also, Vuzlin, you know that after those other goody two shoes, nasty adventurers attacked the cult of the Black Swords, this was about how many of them were left.
Oh, okay. Well, they're done.
Well, anyway,
I'll let them-
I'm hungry, so you should probably look that way.
No, I'm all in. I'm all about that. So.
Don't mind me. I'm eating dead cultists.
So Fushiro and Redfall tuck into the buffet, and
Well, sorry, I guess I have to break the glass first.
oh yes, true, yeah.
Sure. Bit of a charcuterie, but yeah.
Actually, that's a good point. Can you? I think they might actually be inaccessible.
Ooh, that's right. That's not just plain old ice.
Hmm.
Did Avarice get blocked in ice?
She actually would have been called by the mists like right away.
Oh, okay.
So as let's say Vuzlin, as you were looting the corpse, it kind of became incorporeal and like dissipated into a mist, which was like siphoned off into the ethereal on its way to Ravenloft.
It was quite cool looking, actually. I was very impressed. Just for a little bit. It's not that I'm impressed with a vampire or anything like that. I liked them better when they were nerfed.
Knights of the Black Sword. Sorry, my bad.
Knights of the Black Sword.
Illustrious name.
Very illustrious.
Yes, they were very storied.
Whoa.
But didn't have plot armor, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, AJ.
Didn't go to the plot armor for that.
the plot
Okay.
blacksmith.
Yes.
Okay. So yes.
Alright,
Sorry,
there you
I can't find it
go.
immediately. I think
Okay.
it was like, you can't be melted and can't be smashed if memory serves.
All right, I have to find something to eat otherwise.
Yeah, you got it. Okay, so to the museum.
To the museum.
Off we go.
To the museum.
Okay, I shall leave you guys. Actually, Mike is no longer concentrating on whatever that was. Oop. And I shall
Story
use.
plot. Concentrating on backstory.
Jess, head in the game, please. Head in the game.
How dare you?
I can share the spotlight.
No, because you had a thing on your token that you were concentrating on a spell.
Yeah, you had a
Got it.
concentration spell going.
Got it. I think it
We weren't
was
actually giving you
vampiric
shit.
touch.
Probably.
Yes,
yeah.
it was. Yeah.
Yes,
that
it
makes sense.
was.
And JR coming in with inspiration for Vuzlin. Thank you very much.
Aw, thank you. Sweetheart.
Okay. Oh, and Phantom coming in for Velen.
Mwah.
And here's me, sat all alone with no inspiration.
Appreciate it.
Oh,
No one weep for him. No one weep for him.
All right. So, as you make your way, Redfall, lumbering somewhat painfully
Oh,
in
boy.
his very cut up, messed up form, although he was much, much worse until that vampiric touch came in and Mike was able to siphon off the energy to other sources there. You approach the building of the museum, and you see this palatial hexagonal building rising before you, crowned with a glittering domed roof, and the double door on one side of which is standing slightly ajar. But I do think the direction that you're coming from, over here, you would also see, just to the north of the museum, a rather special view.
Wait, before we continue,
Indeed.
there were fleshy corpses of meditating people inside.
True. Frozen
Right.
food, yep.
Yeah, I eat that.
Reito shokuhin. And draconic, as they say.
Good. That's fine.
I need to eat.
Yep.
I have to eat corpses,
Indeed.
Gotta eat. Gotta do what you
or
gotta
I'll get a level of exhaustion, and I don't want that.
Fushiro,
Mm.
Fushiro comes out,
Gotta
kind of
do what you gotta do.
massaging his jaw after jumping through frozen Netherese wizard.
Or trying to. Oh yes.
Well
Aw.
past its Shohikien, but it's all good. Fushiro's not too fussed.
You know.
So yeah, as you're making
As
your way
that freezer burns
towards the museum there, you see to the north, beneath the struts of the spire, beneath the great spire, you can see the amazing Mythala. As I think where was it you saw? I think it was in the library you found a book that had some details about this, didn't you?
I think so, yeah.
And it is a luminous 50-foot diameter crystal sphere resting in an ornate stand. So this massive arcane device is there beneath the spire.
Well, Velen, this seems like it could be of interest to you.
Let's go in.
You're going to the museum, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, let me grab this.
Rocks fall, we all die.
No.
No.
Just
That's
grabbing the
finale.
marker. Go to 29.
And John gets his TPK.
Someday, my friends. Someday.
I mean, if you want it, you can just make it happen.
I would never.
That's
It will only ever happen if
wrong.
the dice fall that way. Oh, right. So, pushing your way through that ajar doorway, you find yourself in
Pushing our way.
the spacious interior of the museum. And suspended from the ceiling of the cavernous antechamber that greets you here. Actually, hang on. Yeah, it's like this was right. There's a fantastic aquarium here in Iwaki, and like one of the first rooms, it has all these like prehistoric
It's so good.
discoveries and things, and it was scientists and marine biologists from this aquarium that found the Sheelakants, like almost like a prehistoric fish off the coast of South Africa, and found that it was still alive and discovered that this thing was still going. And there is a gigantic prehistoric creature, aquatic creature, suspended from the ceiling of the first room. Which is, it's always fun to take the kids there for the first time. They go running ahead and like, ah!
Don't.
Much in that vein of things, as you press forward into this main chamber, this first hallway of the museum, suspended from the ceiling of this cavernous 50-foot square chamber is a glittering, frost-covered corpse of a 30-foot long aberration, shaped like a funnel, resembling an anemone. A tooth-filled maw at the wider end is surrounded by rubbery cilia, and around it dangle 4 limp, spindly appendages, each one ending in a clawed hand. At the opposite end of the body, as you kind of pace your way cautiously into the chamber, there is a tail with a vicious-looking stinger on it. There is a frost-covered plaque bolted to a pedestal nearby, and the entire display is framed by 4 stone pillars.
I read the plaque.
Okay, so you're going to go over and scrape off the frost.
For sure.
It says, Adult Feyrim, do not touch. Dwellers of the Underdark, Feyrim are malevolent aberrations that are master spellcasters and highly resistant to magic. They use their telepathy to control the weak-minded. They strive to erase all other beings from existence and are known to have caused the collapse of the Saruk Empire of Istosefifil. They use their tail stingers to inject their eggs into alien hosts.
Oh, so no, it's all an ovipositor kink there. I get it. Wow,
Ugh.
that's icky.
The Professor Stone pipes up at this point.
Well, I assume the Professor Stone had been reading.
Indeed. And he says, "Oh, fascinating. I feared him. It is these creatures that the Netherese battled against always. They're bitter, bitter enemies." Such a magical empire and such anti-magical creatures.
Can't people just get along? Why does it always have to be like a mortal enemy here, someone's after you here, there? It's like, geez,
Tell that to the Knights of the Black Sword.
true. Well, what do you think this is telling us?
Wait, Boozlin, are you asking why can't folks just get along?
No, I'm asking, why does it always have to be so tropey? It's just like every place I go. Oh, I have a mortal enemy. Oh, we're under attack from someone who's trying to destroy us. Why?
To be fair, I think the
Fair.
I think this might have been lore that was written before it became a trope, because it is in the first ever D&D novel.
Okay. Fair. It's the start of it. Here, we found the first one. So if we destroy this one, we remove them all.
Just the prime trope.
Prime. Go back in time and kill the prime trope.
Don't spoil my campaign, Boozlin.
So, like, if you kill Gilgamesh, you kill all hero stories.
That's true. Shaka won the war.
Whoa.
Can we please stop spoiling my surprise ending?
Oh, so sad. Okay, so we have this 50-foot square chamber. We have this aberration frozen in ice that we're not gonna touch. Nobody touch it. I read the plaque out loud, and then I turn around and go, so nobody touch it.
Redfall stops like mid, like.
Oh.
And then
Big
for
sausage.
do we have other doors or anything like that?
Cheers, Phantom. There are sweeping staircases in a typical museum fashion going up to galleries above.
Shall we see what other exhibits this museum has to offer?
Insomnia Nights RPG, thank you for that inspiration for Boozlin, but they are already crystalled.
I have one, yes.
So, if you wish, I could take it instead. I do not have one, or we could refund your pies. Or, if Boozlin uses them, we can just auto refill. Okay. So yeah, you're going to head up to the upper floors?
Heck yeah.
Right? I mean, if that's the only thing in this room, and I have no interest in waking this thing up.
Indeed.
Unless someone's feeling particularly chaotic today. Mike.
Mike.
Let us go to the next event.
I mean, did you want me to run upstairs first and see if it's safe? Or, since you mentioned chaotic, I do still have in my bag that little pocket dimension where the hags live. So I could let it out or just smash it on the ground and let them out in here and see what they think.
Velen, you think smashing the portal through to the dimension would not destroy the dimension? It is not a bag of holding.
No, it just might. Maybe the hags haven't been to a museum.
I don't know, guys.
Yes, give me another coven to unleash on the Forgotten Realms, please.
I don't know, guys.
Actually, don't worry. Josh has already cleared one of their exits from that pocket dimension in Rime of the Frostmaiden.
I mean, they're just in my bag. So if there's anything that you think a hag might be particularly interested in, we can just take them out and show him.
Yeah. Maybe not right now. Maybe we try and do try and do the things we came here to do.
Do you think the hags belong in a museum? They were on a pedestal.
I do not know how rare a hag would be in this area.
Well, if we knock anything over or see something that looks particularly tasty, we can just put their house there as a replacement.
If you have like an Indiana Jones moment, we have to
and
switch.
I
Like a sand.
grab-
Yeah, no. Pocket dimension portal.
I grab Mike's arm, like in a arms linked kind of way, and I'm like, sure. Like just like the more that Mike talks about breaking things and unleashing hags, the more anxiety Belen has, and is like, sure, let's go upstairs. Let's look at what can be broken or never broken ever. Let's go see. And just keep your destructive friends closer is the vibe right now.
Good idea. Okay.
So real life Jess used to work at a museum, and I cannot tell you how many people would take the art off of the walls to see how much it cost.
What? Wow.
To flip it over and see the price tag on the bottom. Or like rip sculptures off of their pedestals where they were sealed to see, because it didn't look real.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Oh
people are
my
wild
God.
in museums.
Wow.
I feel like that's something you learn in school when you go to a museum for the first time.
You'd think.
That is like really shocking to me.
Likewise, yeah. Okay. So, you... Hey, Petros, good to see you. Bane, I think. Oh, they're not banned, don't worry about it. There's lots of hags kicking around. I think Phantom meant the bane of the Wakiverse. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
I broke you.
Now, as you all move up, the sweeping staircase with its balustrades there to the upper floors, you get a proper view of the interior of the museum's domed ceiling, which is still intact and a sight to behold. It depicts a powerful mage standing on a balcony of the Enclave's central spire, addressing a sea of Netherese citizens below, who stare up at the figure cheering. And it seems, Velen, to be made of some sort of magically preserved stained glass, which is glowing with its own arcane light.
Can I... Let's see. I want to investigate this. My mind is... I have caught Mike's chaos, and I'm like, if I shatter it, could I make a new weapon? Could I...
Guidance.
So I want to investigate further. Hold on, let me see. I have identify or something. I must have something. I don't have anything that's like, what's this spell? Which seems odd.
Well, give me an Arcana check.
Yeah.
You're proficient, right?
Yes.
Must be. Yeah.
Okay. 23.
Guidance.
Nice.
Oh.
It just seems to be some sort of preservative magic, which is just, like a force field that's protecting the integrity of the glass. Otherwise, it would never have survived the crash.
Velen is
Perhaps
disappointed.
Perhaps
and we
it's.
continue
I think
our way up.
it might be like, considering the state of the museum and like that Faerun taxidermy downstairs or whatever it was that was still in its place and intact as well, and you see other exhibits from previous times of the Ythryn society that are all still intact and on their things. So maybe this preservative magic was all over the museum to protect it from people like who visited Jess's museum. But you do see, as you're investigating and looking around, that there are 8 large portraits on the walls beneath the dome, each depicting a wizardly-looking person. They're 20 feet up, and there's a frost-covered plaque on the wall beneath each one. The faces of the wizards in the portraits are depicted as looking up towards the wizard in the ceiling with expressions of respect. Now, are you going to look at the plaques?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
And do I recognize any of them off the bat?
No.
Okay.
But one of the names you recognize because you spoke to their ghost. And
Oh.
you have very briefly met two of the others as well, as they very quickly aged and fell to dust.
Do I have one of their
Met
heads?
so many famous people.
These are the high wizards of each of the schools of magic, and I shall put their names in Twitch and Roll20 for you. There we go. They are the High Abjurer Taruth, the High Conjurer Damarith, the High Diviner Appius, the High Necromancer whose ghost you met, Kadavix, the High Evoker Zadalus, the High Illusionist Ahamar, the High Enchanter Evira, who you met briefly, and the High Transmuter, who you also met briefly, firstly as a statue and then as a disintegrating corpse, Metaltra. Metal.
Metaltra.
It's a bit on point.
She's the one who wants us to destroy the crown, right?
The High Enchanter Evira
right.
was the one who said about the crown. The Transmuter was the one that was the adamantine statue.
Yeah, we should have just put her here.
That would have been a labour of quite... I mean, even with Redfall, that would have been hard work. So yeah, there you go. And everything else, you continue to kind of look around and see things here and there, but everything else seems to be more mundane fare.
Okay. Magical royalty.
This was a magocracy.
Funny.
Velin's a little jealous. He's like, if only we could get this much respect.
Be amazing. We must raise this city.
Especially necromancers.
Start anew.
Imagine being just completely out in the open as a necromancer and having your own tower. And
Respected by society.
Yeah, not kicked out of school, Mike.
This was taken from you.
Amazing.
The good old days.
And I am sorry that my brain is not functioning right now, but what more do
Sorry.
we want with this museum?
Well, a yearly pass would be nice, but sometimes you don't get a discount.
Wouldn't it?
So, yeah.
Because this is our last place before the fireball, right?
Fireball, you say? And
well, that's
my necklace.
that's beneath the spire. You want to go back to that first place that you found, which was the entrance to the spire.
Okay.
To the west of where you are now. Unless you want to see what Mythalar is first, up close. But you would assume that it is also within the force field from where for its location there. So, yeah, you look around. You find some other displays on Ythryn life. There's a display of the sporting heroes of Chain Lightning, the various champions.
Oh yeah, we never played that game.
Sports ball.
So if you are done, you may make your way, over to. Please.
I mean, are there like spells or gems in here, or is this just kind of here to be like, look at the cool people in charge? Is it like a town hall or a history museum?
It's a history museum.
Yeah, there is history of Ythryn, but nothing particularly pertinent to your current situation.
Do you want to destroy this crown?
Oh, is that what
Sure.
we do this?
The crown?
Yeah, this evil thing I have in my bag.
Should
Yes,
we
the
stick
evil,
it
the
on
evil crown? Yes.
the Evera's statue's head?
Sure. I'm all for it.
I don't
said
know if that
destroy,
Let's
not,
do that.
not place.
Use.
That's a level of chaos I feel we would live through.
It is a level of chaos we would live through, but it also feels like a level of chaos that I'd do it and then like nothing would happen.
I'm gonna use.
Whoa.
I'm gonna use Orsien, as Mike's not here. I'm gonna speak through him. It's like, I think it would be a bit of a waste to destroy something so powerful.
I mean, maybe, but
I think we'd hang on to it for
they
now.
they were useful and did what I needed them to do.
But I think here's where. Now, hear me out on this. It might be evil. However, it's also worth a hell of a lot of gold. Let
That
someone
is
else
true.
deal with the evil and bring us the gold. I'm sure someone in this realm would be happy to give us lots of gold for it.
And if someone's giving us any trouble, perhaps being locked in stasis and having your memories drained away might be something worthwhile.
I'm
I
not.
thought you meant throw it.
I'm-
It seems really heavy. So
I'm not
Or
sure
maybe
exactly
Vecna-
how
That's good too.
Would appreciate that we went above and beyond and brought him a nice hat.
Mm.
I'm not sure exactly how it works, but it seemed as though she retained partial use of her faculties as she continued to descend into madness based on the writing. It wasn't like it was placed on her head and she instantly became immobile.
We don't know that, do we? Do we know that? Do we?
There was writing the whole way up.
Hmm. That's a good point.
Well, I am not one to destroy something simply because it is evil. That is no reason to
I
destroy.
did not say destroy because it was evil. I said because she asked us to destroy it and was useful to us.
Mike, I'd watch out. Next till we have to destroy Redfall.
Yeah, she's gone. She's done. All right, gone. Poof. She, lots of little pieces. We don't owe her anything.
That is your decision to make. You are holding the crown. I don't care either way. I would love more gold, but if you want to honor a last request, far be it for me to break a pact.
Here we go again.
I don't know. I think.
Kisina Vuzlin is like half of the reason I'm here.
I think Velen would be really against destroying this. just.
You should not destroy this thing.
Do you think? Like,
It is worth
just to give out
so
the background,
much
like
gold.
like coming from the Arcane Brotherhood and like hoarding magical artifacts and magical knowledge.
Okay, that's
Oh,
fair.
Yes.
It's fair.
Plus, I hear if you
Oh,
put
here,
it under
give
your
it to
bed
me.
at night,
I
it
will
can-
destroy it for you.
Hey.
Puts in back.
I will hold on to it. Though I
have
do
a bag.
believe
I have a bag of holding, if you wish. If you don't want it,
I have a bag that holds things as well. It's fine. I believe that this would be an opportune place to rest, as we are about to progress onto the citadel itself.
Indeed.
And
Yes.
I'm fine. I don't know what to my entire fight I spent in this small pocket dimension. You guys took all the hits.
I could use a bit.
Well, good. You
Of a
can keep
breather.
watch, Vuzlin.
Honestly.
Sure, fine. All right.
Okay, so you're gonna take watch there.
yeah, who's taking first?
I'll take first.
Are
All
we
right,
taking
Vooz-
a sleepy sleep or just a quick nappy nap?
I
Yeah,
think
is
we
this
I
a
think
long-
it's been a day.
it's been best to sleep.
Oh, it's
Uh,
been a day. Oh,
um,
it has.
Booze,
Yo,
I hate seeing you this way. I hate what this place has done to you.
are you fat shaming me?
I absolutely am.
Okay, good. I deserve
I'm
it.
gonna
I
cast.
really deserve it.
I cast Dispel Magic.
Oh.
It is arcane blight, so that works.
25.
That'll do it.
Thank you. Oh,
Ruslan, it's a rather uncomfortable sensation. But,
Yes. Yes. I mean, I have lost weight, but over a long period of time. So it's like, oh, all my skin. What am I doing with this now?
You feel sorry for all those balloons you let deflate in the past.
Thank you, Fushiro. I appreciate it. I really, really do. I'm back to my old self again.
Indeed.
I feel. Oh, my skin. Yes. I feel. Oh, no. Okay. Yes, I will. Yeah. While everybody, I'll keep my eyes open while everybody, gets a little short rest.
Yeah, I think there's a nice kind of like balcony area at the top of where the stairs are, where whoever's on watch could keep an eye on the door very clearly, past that Faerim statue. Ruslan.
Yes.
Oh, yep. Sorry, Mike.
I was just checking because I thought we were taking a long rest, and then Ruslan
That's right.
said, okay.
Yep.
Ruslan said short. And I was like, wait, are we doing short rest or long rest? I need to know.
Oh, it's a long rest. I'm sorry, long. You're
Long rest,
absolutely right.
that's
It is long rest.
So
Sorry,
Mike
yes.
is just, walking around in circles and
He was asking-
his big
he was-
bag of skulls.
He was asking Mike to take a mere short 8-hour rest.
You know what? That's
Yes.
fair. That is less than half as much sleep as I usually get.
Yeah, you keep the same hours as everyone else, just reversed. It's like 8 hours awake and hey, Ziggy.
Yes, and I will. Yes,
Now-
and between me and Mike, we will. We can do 4 hours on and 4 hours off. I only need the 4. My beauty is 4 hours refreshed.
Okay, then I will take the second.
Noted. So, Ruslan,
See,
can you give me a perception check?
I certainly will. $10 says I have to use a reroll because that's just how things are going. Oh.
Okay.
Why did
Ziggy,
it
you're
roll
already
twice?
entered.
Yes, I will. I will do that again. Here's why. Yeah. It should have run fine. Yes, I rolled a 2.
Okay, are you going to
So
use your crystal?
I'm going to use my crystal. Yes.
Okay, we shall use that auto refill from Insomnia Nights. Thank you.
Thank you. Yoink. 10.
Okay.
All right.
You, during your watch, you hear some faint noises on the ground floor, but you do not see anything. And you think it's just kind of like, must have been just kind of like ice shifting. Or, like some, after you guys had passed through, maybe shunting the door had like shifted the ice on the outside or something like that. But you do not see anything, and nothing approaches where you are standing, and there's no movement that you can spot on the ground floor. Sorry. Now, Mike.
Yes.
As you drift off into that blessed realm of sleep,
That's me. Asleep.
you. What kind of dreams does Mike usually have?
Ooh. Mike dreams of a claim. So the dreams start in like a big vine forest, lots of plants, but instead of flowers, they're like little skulls with petals around them that just blossom. And everywhere he walks, there's a spotlight on him, kind of like a warm sunbeam, but people just applaud. And anything that she says, people cheer and just applaud, and like butterflies with little skull head moths just like blossom out wherever he walks.
Excellent. As you're experiencing this lovely dream of yours, the sounds of support and cheers and claps change to hisses and disapproving tuts and tusks, and you hear the voices of your old professors from the Court of Golden Oaks.
Oh no, I hate that.
Such a disappointment. And that voice disappears. Completely inappropriate behavior for the school and this facility. And that voice disappears. Yowling Myconid, you are to leave this hall of education for the disrespect you have shown and the stain you have left upon its hallowed halls.
No, but it was gonna work. I could do better. And Mike's like holding his tail in his hands, his ears all droopy and his whiskers sad.
And a new voice does pipe up to support you. Yes, you can do so much better. And you turn.
I know, I just said that.
And a tall, robed, near-skeletal figure, missing an eye and a hand. Their robe parted at the front to reveal a ribcage with a huge arcane tome tucked safely inside. As the mission's patron, Vecna, meets you here, not calling you to his tower like he had the others. Although I don't think anyone's spoken about their visions. So, for Jess's sake.
Hi.
You have such potential. These imbeciles knew not what they cast out and what was lost. If you had been able to continue, you would be Velen's equal at the very least. Now,
Gosh, you don't need to say all that.
it's true, young bard, and there is yet time. And there is yet the possibility to reach your full potential. That is why your path crossed with Velen's and your other co-workers, shall we say.
I thought it just passed with Valens because she hired me.
That was for a purpose.
Oh.
Be sure that the obelisk is activated, and your slate shall be wiped clean. And I promise you a world where necromancy is not frowned upon. Nay, it is lauded, given its own tower, a high necromancer to study beneath, and the chance to reach all of your goals. Imagine what you could do for Redfall. Imagine what you could do for all your other creations.
And all I gotta do is activate the tower? The obelisk. Activate the obelisk?
Yes. These spellcasters knew not what they had unearthed. It was not time, but now it is. And the four of you are here to activate and bring about a brave, accepting new world.
Well, that does sound nice. I don't want to change subject right quick, but we did find this crown that we were asked to, that Fushiro wants to destroy, but Velen said that it's old and powerful. Would you want it? Should we just bring it to you? Do you need a crown?
Fushiro is lost to us.
No, he's keeping watch right over there.
That's
I think.
Vuzlin right now, but
Well, he's asleep. We can just wake him up.
Fushiro is lost to us, which is why the four of you must see this through. Beware. He may betray you.
Well, I kind of always expect somebody's gonna betray me, so I'm not too surprised.
You are wise, as well as talented. Now sleep.
You are a flatterer, Mr. Vecna.
I speak nothing but the truth that I have seen for you. Now it's up to you to bring it into being.
It sure was pleasant to meet you, Mr. Vecna, sir. If you ever want to come back when I'm asleep or awake, I would love to shake your hand and talk some more about, raising skellies and such.
I hope there is that chance.
Well, get some rest. You're nothing if you ain't got your help.
Dream on, young Tabaxi. And he twists his one good hand. Damn you, Manganello. And the hisses and tusks and disapproving admonitions return to support and cheers and compliments. And a skeletal bird tweets merrily on a branch nearby
My happy place.
as he
The best
fades
dream.
into the shadows beneath the trees.
Could I tell what book was inside Vecna? Or is it known? Is that a standard thing that he has a book in his ribcage?
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, I'm not so great at that. Oh, 17. Not terrible.
I'm curious actually. What's? I'm just reminding myself. I remember it's there. I can't remember exactly what it's called.
Oh, that's
Is it the
fine.
book of? Is it the Book of Vile Darkness? No.
It's the Chamber of Secrets.
Now, are you going to tell me?
I was really just wondering if it was quest related to us, or if it was just a Vecna thing.
Yeah, it's just something that he has within his
cool.
his form.
I was is that something that we should be looking for? Is that book?
It's not in his stat block. I do love his.
Don't worry about it.
I do love his dagger. He has a magical dagger called Afterthought, and he has 5 legendary resistances, as opposed to the usual
That's
3.
as many as Tiamat has.
Oh yeah,
He's
he's
a
no
powerful boy.
joke. He is
Boy.
no joke.
Tiamat has one for each head.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Could it be the Book of Vile Darkness?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's kind of what I
It
was
doesn't
wondering.
have the lore in the stat block here. It just has the stuff.
No
Except
worries.
it's the
I
one.
was just
It's the one from Evil. It's the one from Evil Dead 2. Let's just be
Oh yeah. The Necronomicon.
Necronama Connor.
He is
groovy.
CR26.
Necronomicon.
Never mind. Shop smart.
I
Shop
can,
smart.
I can see it. I can see the book in the token, but no.
Don't worry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. No. It would be a famous book and something that necromancers have heard of.
The Necronomicon nom nom.
Anyone want to Google that while we? Oh, the Phantom thinks it's the Book of Vile Darkness too. Okay, cool. Okay, so, Vuslin, you finish your watch and wake Fushiro.
Fushiro.
Yes, I'm always awake.
Yeah, just eyes will just like open and just like I think a little like spark kind of like comes into them, that blue glow that's in their character out there just goes. It's like
Fushiro likes to get real close. Does it follow me like the Mona Lisa? Does it?
And does not. It is watching you, but does not follow you.
I'm sure.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
You have no privacy.
I don't. And funny enough, I go into a very similar trance like that, and just.
Okay, so
Fushiro stands up and
Fushiro, yes.
walks downstairs.
Could you make me a perception check as well? Are you walking downstairs or are you watching from the balcony?
I'm gonna look from the balcony.
Yeah.
I think it's a 15. Let me double check. Yeah, 15.
15? I think... Yeah, I think that is also enough, but only enough to hear something. And
Okay.
it's a little better than Vuzlin's was, so it's definitely in that chamber downstairs, that main entrance hall. But again, you can't. It's a very slight sound.
Okay.
And it's not. And again, you don't see any movement.
Then
Just as if it's like foundation settling kind of thing. Yeah.
okay. Then I'm gonna go to Xeraphon. Do we have him bound? Is he still in chains?
He's in manacles. Yeah.
We don't have the key to that, right?
Yeah, I assume so. You put them on him, so
Yeah, we did. We had someone
they
had
went-
manacles in there.
they weren't the ones that were him in the prison.
But
No, there's someone.
I
already
don't
had
have the
them.
key to that.
No.
Okay. And I will wake up Xeraphon.
What is it? Is it something here?
There's something downstairs. Do you know what it is?
No.
I want someone with me. Let's go investigate.
Me?
I've made my decision.
Your name is now Goat.
I'm the greatest of all time, thank you. The greatest prisoner of all time. He reluctantly, awkwardly rises to his feet and follows you.
Okay. And so Fushiro will be trying to keep very aware as he's walking towards the door with Xeraphon.
This is open balcony with just the stairways swooping down to the lower floor. There's
Well,
no-
I
yeah.
mean, like we're going
Oh, to the front door.
downstairs.
Sorry, yeah. Okay.
Does anything happen before we get to the door?
No.
Okay, he's gonna turn to Xeraphon, and he says, "Xeraphon,
Yes.
if you stay with us, they're going to kill you. I can't open the manacles, but the door is right there."
Thank you. And he takes a peep outside, makes sure there's no beasties lurking around, and scuttles off into the frozen ruins.
And I'm going to search for whatever is down here.
Okay, where are you searching?
I'm gonna look at the thing that said "Do not touch" at first.
Okay, again you see that strange cone-like body, the appendages dangling down to the floor. Hasn't moved, same pose.
Okay. Just trying to keep aware. Trying to listen for where the sounds are coming from and doing my best to, like, figure out what's going on.
Give me another perception check.
Okay.
You have a crystal.
It's a 20.
Okay.
Dirty.
The And I'll say that was the perception that you were kind of employing as you came down here.
Okay.
The sounds grew less as you came down to the first floor, and are noticeably absent when you're next to the Fey room.
Okay.
So you don't hear anything, but that is something.
So it's not that. It's something on the second floor.
No, it was definitely down here, but
Okay.
it is maybe whatever it is has gone very still now where you're standing.
So this thing is moving. I'm gonna smite it.
You're gonna attack the Fey rooms?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go out for a full attack against it.
Okay, it's just hanging there right in front of you. Just tell me what happens.
He raises his sword and does a level 2 smite as loud as humanly possible, yelling as he does, slashing, and there's just an explosion of magic as it bursts apart.
And with the magic involved and the strength of the blow, I think some of the chains come off and it crashes to the floor, whilst the back end of it is still suspended up by the chains. And as it crashes down and you strike at it, there is that sound again as all 4 pillars starts to move and the 4 mimics attack you. And everyone, you are awoken by sounds of combat below, and I need everyone to roll initiative, and all of you will be surprised for the first round except for Shiro.
That's exactly what I wanted to happen.
There you go.
Ooh, let those phoenixes fly.
Nice. Let's get Redfall over there. Let's put you down there. And spitting mimics. These are the same mimics that you found up in the caves before. Remember there was that one that was just a big block of stone. I want to show the art. Let me try and find the art because it's awesome. It's probably on the thing actually. There we go.
It's like a big lamprey.
Mm-hmm.
Icky.
Actually, no, that's the Fey Rim. The Fey Rim's like a big lamprey.
No. Yeah.
These are just columns with pseudopods. And there's 4 of them.
Like giant clams.
All right. Now, everyone, if I forget, remind me. Velen has a wild magic surge.
Very good.
Here you go, everyone. This is imagine a Dragonborn instead of this adventurer.
Wait,
Oh,
he's
it's
in front. I remember that. I touched that thing.
You have seen one of these before, yes. It was up in the caves, yeah.
I touched it, and it went very badly for me.
It's about to go very badly for Fisher instead. Potentially.
We'll see what happens.
We will.
I didn't get my long rest in.
I didn't either.
It's okay. I've got a.
Oh,
If I
did
have a
Redfall get to
well-
rest as he healed?
It doesn't work like that. For Redfall.
We were interrupted. We can continue after we kill.
Oh no.
We had Restus Interruptus.
Okay, so Fushiro, luckily you are faster than the mimics. What do you do?
I hit one.
Okay. I'm gonna say the two, because they surround the exhibit here. So the 2 of them will be down the back end of the creature. So
Okay.
I think you'll be out of reach of them. Let me just double check it and see how big it was. Yeah, it's 30 feet long. So.
Oh my god.
I do my best to position myself in a way that like it's hard to get to me. But
yeah, you're within reach of the two that are at your end.
how about 15?
15. Let's go. Yep, that hits.
Okay, level 2 smite.
Okay.
I have more dice now, so the math should be
Hey.
quicker. Okay, where did I put my dice?
I'm gonna do Valen's initiative. Sorry, Valen. Hunger. This is great emotes. Hey, Diecast Destiny coming in with the raiding party. Welcome in, Raiders. Hope you had yourselves a fantastic session. Our adventurers have just triggered the museum guards as they have
one of the adventurers
discovered. Yes, one of them. They have discovered 4 spitting mimics. Thanks for the follow. And we have a cool giveaway going on today. The fantastic Forgotten Citadel from CZRPG. Everyone, ! Enter in chat for your chance to win this awesome one-shot location or drop-in location from the fabulous CZRPG. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Let me give you a shout-out there whilst this smite is happening.
Well, it's not a lot for level 2 smite.
Hooray.
It's only 20 or 29.
Cast Destiny. Everyone give Diecast Destiny a follow. Thanks for the raid, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Okay. So, yeah, so what's the total there?
29.
Okay.
Oh shit. I should have done. No, I'm not gonna do that.
You good?
Yeah. And then I'm gonna.
Let's put this up there.
Then I'm gonna attack again.
29 from this first one. Let me just double check this if there's any resistances.
It's radiant and slashing.
Okay. Hey, thanks for the follows, everyone. No, you get.
Only a 9, I'm afraid, for the second one.
That misses.
Now, if I go up onto the stairs, will they be able to hit me?
No.
I'm gonna misty step onto the stairs.
Noted. Actually, they do have a movement, so they would be able to chase you.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna move
And you
over.
think if you'd just been mussing with the Feyrim taxidermy, then they might have not bothered chasing you. But as you've actually like really, if you've because you really messed it up, they're probably going to be quite angry.
Then I'm gonna move like over here, so that these ones that I don't provoke from the 2 that can already attack me, but I'm further away from the ones that need to move.
You're going to miss your step to there?
No, I'm just gonna move. Standard move.
Oh, okay. So there would be attack of opportunity.
No, I mean, like over here, because these ones can't hit me, right?
No.
So I'm gonna move like over here.
Okay.
So that I'm further away from those ones.
Gotcha. Please, shift yourself down there then.
All right, that's me.
Okay. Sorry, 2 seconds. Okay. So, the 2 that are there, will lash out at you with their pseudopods.
Okay.
Actually,
AC
hang on. Let's see.
20 as always.
20, thank you. Actually, yeah, they got 2 pseudopods, and they also try and bite you as well.
Okay.
So let's see how they go here. First one, hits with a 26, and
quite a modifier.
misses on the second one. Goes to bite you, and also misses.
Okay.
So that it's going to be 8 bludgeoning from the pseudopod. And then the second one goes to attack you, misses, hits with the pseudopod,
Okay.
hits with the bite.
Okay.
That's 10 bludgeoning and 11 piercing, and 12 acid.
12 acid.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not doing so well.
I got his 2d6 acid. I got 2 6s.
That's not great.
Hey, more Drow Rangers, nice. And the other 2 will start shifting towards you, but as you have moved away, they do not get within range, as they are very slow. Now, those of you kind of upstairs, kind of like stumbling to your feet and shaking yourselves awake, you can hear this rumbling, moving sound, and as you kind of scramble up and look over the balustrade, you can see those columns that were there are starting to shift across the floor, and 2 of them have sprouted pseudopods and large, toothy maws and are attacking Fushiro, who is down there all by himself. Which brings us to Vuzlin at the top of the round.
Now this isn't good. I go to sleep for 5 minutes and pull out the bow, and I will target the first. I'll target the one furthest, which I believe.
Actually, I'll put you. Let's put you guys like up, like, because you're up on the balcony, so I'm going to put you up on this like balcony on the spire here.
Sure.
There you go. That kind of represents that.
That'll work. All right. I think I'm going to.
Ossian's sleeping
There
very
we
soundly
go.
for some reason.
Ossian, you lazy ass. So I'm gonna target this one.
Okay, go for it. That's the one that
so-
for sure hits. Yeah.
Right. 19.
Hits.
All right. So first is.
Diecast Destiny. Have you got Colbot Press's Tome of Heroes? There's some really cool Ranger subclasses in there, and then Vuzlin is playing one of those, the Spirit Usher Ranger.
Yes, I'm very spirited. I spirit things.
Hence the
away.
remorse.
Not just my yes. And then I do my favorite foe, and I get to hit another. So, 9 plus 5 piercing, plus 15 necrotic from the bow.
Nice. So yeah, 29.
Yes.
And that one
And
is moving much less than before, as it is bloodied.
Well, then let's attack it again.
Same second verse, same as the first. Yeah.
Same as the first.
Okay, go.
I'm at a radiate. I am. 17.
They're not very dexterous.
85,
big
am I?
moving walls.
That's lumbering. Yeah, this is, but side of a barn. Is that what I hear? And I do another d6. I'll just do it here. Yoink.
I think isn't favorite foe only on one of your attacks per round?
Oh, favorite foe. I thought it was on every attack. Hang on. You target enemy for 1 minute. You lose construct. The first time on each of your turns. The first on each of your turns damage, including market.
Right, the first time you hit. Right?
Yeah, the first time on each of your turns that you hit.
Yeah.
You deal damage to it, including when you mark it.
Yes, only the first one. Yeah.
All right.
So it's how much damage?
That was
11.
Yeah. So 4 piercing plus 11 necrotic.
Gotcha. 15. Okay, thank you. Anything else in your turn?
Let's have some fun. Let's cast as a bonus action. I cast. No, I'm not going to cast Searing Smite. We'll just leave that. We'll cast Ensnaring Strike. We will cast. Sure, why not? And
Maybe.
don't pay attention to that roll. Yes. Yeah, I should have done that first bonus action. Now I do it a second time. Next time it comes around,
Gotcha.
I'll snare things.
Gotcha.
There we go.
For sure, back to you as these beasts are hungrily reaching for this vandal.
How far away is the balcony?
It is 20 foot over to the staircase, and then 30 feet up to the top of the staircase.
Okay. Could I run to the staircase without provoking?
No.
Anyway? If I kill this one, can I run to the right staircase without provoking?
Well, the one on the other side would get an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Is the door open?
Yes.
I have an idea. Let's attack.
Go for it. The damaged one, right? One of them, 2 glowing arrows thud into the one that's attacking you, and it looks very bad. Worse for wear.
19.
Hits.
Level 1 smite.
Okay.
Where did I put my dice? Here they are. Sorry, everybody. I also hate math. Not happy with those numbers. 23.
Tell me what happens.
So Fushiro lashes out once again, slashing it as the mimic pillar kind of cracks and shatters into a couple of pieces.
That's
And then he's gonna turn to the other one.
I think as you just saw it, it just melts into goo. It's just like,
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Okay.
Turn to the other one.
Full on Nickelodeon slime.
Not gonna hit. It's gonna be a 9 again.
Okay, that's a miss, I'm afraid. Yeah.
And I'm gonna just Misty Step out the door.
Sure. Noted. Okay, that's their turn. Is it like within somewhere you can see?
Yeah, so it'd be out. It'd be. Let me double check what it says. I would probably just unoccupied space you can see within 30 feet.
Are you gonna? You'd have to be quite far out the door, because if you're just out the door, they'll still reach you, because it's only 10 feet to where the 2 were.
Oh well, like I closed the door with it. This was my movement.
Sure.
No, yeah, I'll go out as far as I can see.
Okay.
30 feet.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, they get. The one that was attacking you gets outside the door.
Okay.
Chasing you, and the other 2 remain guarding the damaged Faerun.
Okay.
So one at each end now instead. And you guys up on the balcony see that they're guarding the Faerun exhibit. They're not moving up towards you. Mike, what do you do?
Okay.
Oh, and
Can
I'll shout,
sorry.
Xeraphon, you bastard, get back here.
Ah, how far away is Fushiro from us?
Outside the door.
He's like, it's like it'd be the equivalent of about 40 feet.
Ah, okay.
And you put from your angle, you can't see him because you can only see like immediately in front of the door, and he went further out than that.
Okay. Can we see the mimics?
You can see 2 of them have stayed next to the Faerun exhibit, guarding it, and one of them has gone out and like morphed through the doorway and is out. It has its back to the doorway.
Okay. And so I was gonna try and like levitate Fushiro just up to us. But if he's further than 60 feet, I can't do that. Or if I can't see him, I don't think I can do that.
You think if you were able to be nimble and dexterous enough, you could get past the mimics downstairs and find a ground floor window to get out of.
Could I do that without being seen?
You can give me a stealth check.
Probably. Yeah. I'll try. Will I be able to do that and then also lift up Fushiro, or should I just wail at mimics?
I think for sure seems to like be escaping on his own.
Yeah, I think he's okay. So
I've
just
still got my full lay on hands as well, so it's
True.
cool.
I look shitty.
Well, for sure, you had your long rest.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, right. You had your 4 hours, right? You only need 4 hours, right?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So
Let me just give myself a long rest real quick. Well,
And remember how much AC you'd lost, HP you'd
I
lost.
have no idea.
I'm-
What do I do?
Hang on. was it? Okay. Sorry, just 2 seconds.
Go ahead.
It was 8, 18, 29, 41 total.
Okay, just a second.
So full long rest and then minus 41.
I'm hitting minus. Yeah, I'm taking my long rest. 41 damage.
And mark off the smites.
And then I used 1 level 1 smite, and then.
What level did you use against the statue? the exhibit?
Oh, I used a level 2.
Okay.
I would not have been spending them the way I was if I'd known I had taken a long rest already.
Well, you can skip that level 1 that you took on the mimic. You knew it was on. It's very close to being killed. So.
Okay.
So just use the first one that you used on the statue.
Well, I mean, I've used every level 2 slot within the past
Minute.
Okay. So.
Okay. So knowing that Fushiro is starting to escape.
Yep.
I want to help his escape.
Okay.
And so I can cast this within 90 feet. So I'm going to cast Entangle on those mimics.
Nice. What's the radius on that? Is there like a?
It's a 20-foot square.
Okay, you can get one of them, which will allow you to get past.
That big.
Well, they're 30 feet apart.
Oh, right.
Because they're at either end of the Fey Rim.
Got it. I was like, wait, can I cast it right in between those two?
And sorry, scale's messed up here. The lowest one, the lowest one's outside.
Got it. Okay. So I will cast it on one of them.
Yep. It doesn't matter which one. It'll just leave that side free.
Cool. And so that's difficult terrain. I'll cast it on the one
is there
closest to the door.
Do I have a saving
getting
throw?
Out the door will be difficult terrain. Yeah. Strength saving throw DC 17.
Okay. Are you doing it? Are you doing it on the one next to the Fey Rim exhibit or the one outside the door?
Let's keep more from going out the door, so I'll cast it on this one.
Okay. DC 17 strength?
Yep.
Let's have a look here.
Let's keep more from going
16.
out the door.
Hey!
Okay, so so how does that look? Do vines spring up through the floor?
Yeah, I'm gonna say vines and parts of the museum.
Actually,
start
actually,
grabbing onto it.
You do that, but your recent conversations with Vecna have kind of awakened more necromantic abilities in you, and it's actually the corpse of the Fey Rim. Its tentacles grow and wrap around it instead.
Oh hell yeah!
You use the nearby corpse instead of vegetation.
Oh
Which
heck yeah!
I think was your professor's main complaints, that you're using corpses instead of vegetation.
Yeah, it was. It was.
So yeah, the Feyrim's long limbs kind of elongate and wrap around this mimic, and it cannot attack them because it's supposed to be protecting the exhibit.
I love it.
Okay, so this one is captured.
And then I'm just gonna go, hurry up, Fushiro, or I'm gonna have to fly your ass on up here.
Well,
and,
again, I think you should be joining Fushiro.
Oh, that was just me giving Fushiro inspiration.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, I should have been dealing more damage too.
Moving on. Velen Happel.
I am going to do Steel Wind Strike.
Before you do.
Yeah.
You have a Wild Magic Surge from previously.
Why, thank you.
So, a 9 on the wizard's table. Ooh, this could be quite useful. For the next hour, so if you go into the spire or anything like that, you can cast the spell Knock, which opens locked doors and things, at will without using a spell slot.
Oh, that's awesome.
Indeed.
Thank you, chat. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Can we just say that I haven't taken my long rest because it messes things up a lot. Because I had the switch.
Yeah.
And so things might have hit that didn't hit, or I might have dealt more damage.
Gotcha. Yeah, no worries.
Okay. Let me just set my scores back to what they were then.
Okay, so yes, so Velen, there So there were the 4 pillars that were around the Feyrim exhibit were actually mimics, the same style that you found up in the caves before that looks like a block of stone, the spitting mimics.
How very nice of them.
And they came to life because Fushiro smacked the exhibit, and the 2 closest to him has attacked him, then he escaped outside, and one of them has chased him outside, one of them has been killed, the other 2 are guarding the exhibit still, not moving, and one of them has been encased in vines by Mike, although it's the Feyrim's tentacles instead. So it seems like this is not a place to rest anymore. You need to get out of here.
So our main thing is scooting and not necessarily getting rid of them?
I mean, either way. Scooting would be faster.
I won't change what I'm going to do. I'm going to do Steel Wind Strike, and that's going to be, for each of them, 10, 21, 17, and 20 to hit.
There's only 3.
Oh. 10, 21, and 17.
Okay, the second 2 hit. So we'll say those are the southern 2.
Okay. And that's going to be 30 for the one.
Okay. Nice.
And 37 for the other.
Awesome. And where does that leave you? Like physically?
Where does it leave me? Oh,
yeah, where
I end up.
Mm-hmm.
I end up. We're all nearest the door, I'm assuming, or are we in the back of the exhibit right now?
You're still up on the balcony.
So the thing is, the positioning was that you guys were sleeping on the second floor, and there's a balcony overlooking everything. Fushiro was down here, in front of, on the first floor, in front of the now destroyed exhibit. He killed one with the help of Vuz, killed one of the mimics, and ran out the door.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna say that my teleport ends me up
next to Fushiro?
Yeah.
Right, makes sense, right? Yeah. So you end
making
up
progress.
So yeah, you see Fushiro, you see him, you see Velen, just like teleport through the room. The one, what are you? Is it a blade you're attacking with when you do that?
I think it's
Muted.
You're muted, Stan.
It doesn't say that it has to be a blade, even though it's Steel Wind Strike. It says I strike like the wind. So I'm gonna say I use my staff.
Okay. Yep. So you see Velen like crash into the first one, but it doesn't seem to get through its tough hide, but does catch the other 2 who have got more eyes on Fushiro by surprise and manages to damage them, especially the one that's all wrapped up and incapacitated. Okay, anything else on your turn, Velen?
Well, and it's force damage, right?
Yeah.
It's force damage, yes. And that's gonna be, I think that's it for me.
Okay. Vuzlin. The one on the right side here, just below the 29 there, is restrained, and you think you could escape past that one. But there is the one in the doorway still.
All right. Okay, you're stuck, but I'm about to hit. Oh well, you screw it. I'm going to attack the one in the doorway then.
Okay, shoot.
And I'm shooting. Sorry. Where is that? Oh no, I'm on spells. Don't go on spells. Go on actions, you fool. Oh, that's only an 11.
Misses, I'm afraid. Well, thuds into it, but does not damage it.
All right, the second attack. 22. Okay. 4 of piercing and
says 6.
10 necrotic. Oh,
that's plus 2. So yeah,
yes, plus 2. Yes.
6 piercing, 10 necrotic, and then your favorite foe.
10 necrotic. Favorite foe is an extra 6 and a 2. And I did burn a ensnaring strike. Why did I burn that at 2nd level, you nut job? Next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack, Withery Vines. So Withery Vines come up and restrain the creature.
Okay.
A large creature has advantage on the saving throw. Strength 13.
Okay. 16. So just it busts free.
That.
It was worth a try.
It was indeed. But the one at the bottom of the stairs is snared. So if you want to run down the stairs, you're good. Who's it? You're making your way towards the door.
Is that what we're doing? Is everybody running? Okay, fine. I'll make my way down.
I don't know. Are you? What's the deal?
You know what? I'm not. I'm going to stand up there. As long as one is in the doorway, I think I'll try to... I'm fine up here. This is fun. This is like turkey shooting.
Sure. For sure, back to you.
My action
Yep.
is 55 points of lay on hands.
Done.
Yeah.
Next
that's,
Any bonus action?
No bonus action, but I will say Xeraphon is running away
To Velen.
to Velen.
Okay. Velen. You hear that?
I hear that.
Yeah, he told you Xeraphon has run away.
That he's running away to me. Yeah. Sorry, I thought there was something in Sirenscape that I was like, does that trigger something?
Fair
What is
enough.
going on?
No, Fushiro heals himself and then says Xeraphon is running away, and then raises his shield to like get ready for the pseudopods.
Okay. The Mike, does your spell? What's the? Is it restrained?
Yes, it's restrained. And it lasts for up to a minute.
Noted. Okay, so it gets disadvantage on its attack rolls. Vuzlin, you have some cover from the balustrade. You have +2 to your AC as the one nearest to you turns and disgorges a big globule of nasty-looking stuff in your general direction.
It spits, if it will.
Yeah, spitting mimic. But that is a 4. So you duck down behind the balustrade and it hits the wall behind you and hisses and smokes in a disturbing manner. The other one...
As if this isn't disturbing enough.
The other one's out of range. But the other one is...
Yeah, the other one. Yeah.
The one outside the door. Let's see. I don't. This is weird how this is written, because it says it's a ranged weapon attack and there is a roll to that you can roll to hit, but then it says there's a dexterity saving throw.
It's very weird.
It's usually one or the other, isn't it?
Usually, yeah.
Let me just see if it's been put into Roll20 wrong.
Right. Talk amongst yourselves, everybody.
Yeah, there isn't supposed to be a roll to hit. So actually, sorry, Vuzlin, give me a dexterity saving throw, but still with the +2, because you get that on when you have cover on dex saves too.
Very, very well. Dexterity is good. Oh, let me clear that out. Dexterity is good. With 2 is 20 dirty.
Excellent. So you take half damage. So,
All right.
28 halved to 14.
What kind of damage?
Acid.
Acid.
Mm-hmm.
You sure it's not necrotic?
Yep.
Okay.
And Fushiro, I'd like you to make the same dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
Just a straight one.
18.
18 also succeeds.
Don't roll. Reaction, raise shield, no damage.
What?
I have Shield Master. I can use my reaction, and if I pass the dex save, I can just use my reaction to take nothing.
Cool.
I love that. What?
my Cobalt wildfire druid had that, and I used that when we were fighting against Gratzt. Okay.
Imagining a tiny kobold with a massive shield.
Just like walking around with a cardboard box.
Just charred wood. Okay, so that is that. Do I get to repeat the save, Mike, on my turn, or is it just...
Yeah, I believe you do.
Okay, what's the DC
I think
again?
so. 17.
Okay. 16 again?
Ah!
Okay. Let my mimics go. Mike, your turn.
Cool. Seeing as this mimic is stuck and I now have advantage, I'm going to do something I haven't done in a long time, and I'm going to shoot it with my crossbow
Hey.
at advantage,
With advantage,
and get in some of that sneak attack
Nice.
that I get. So that's a 17. Will that hit?
It will.
Heck yeah. 11
11 total. Okay.
piercing, yeah.
Gotcha.
It's not a fancy crossbow, it's just a regular crossbow.
No problem. These do not have any resistances for magical stuff.
And then, since the party seems to be down that way, I think I'm gonna use my special... How far are they? They're more than 30 feet
The party?
down, right?
The others?
Fushiro.
Yeah. It's...
And...
From where you are, it's 30 feet to the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
And then another 20 feet to the door from there.
So I'll use my tabaxi fast movement to just run over there.
That gives you a total of what?
60.
Okay, the problem is the one here is in the door.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Dang. Okay, then I'm just going to stay up here where I am.
Okay.
And use my bonus action to hide, because I saw Vuzlin get shot, and I do not want that for myself.
Fair. Give me that stealth check.
Yeah, let's see. Sleight of hand is not stealth, Jessica. There we go. Ooh, that's a nat 1
It is.
for an 8, so I think I hide by going, I'm gonna hide, okay?
So for some reason, Redfall's pointing. They're hiding.
I'll just go over here and hide out.
Noted. Yeah, don't measure on the map. It's not to scale. If you want to know how far.
There, I'm
anything is
making
away.
a straight line is what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. It is your turn, Velen.
I'm going to do lightning bolt.
Nice. So you're gonna. How far does it go?
It goes 100 feet.
So yeah, that would get both of them.
Got a lightning bolt.
And I made sure I wouldn't hit anyone else. Uh-oh, what? Josh is about to tell me some wisdom.
Oh no, no! I'm
Okay.
just lightning bolt's one of the earliest D&D memes from the internet.
The LARPer meme.
Interwebs.
Yes,
Lightning bolt.
yes.
I got you.
You got me. You got me.
So it'd be dexterity 17.
Oh, they're not very dexterous.
them.
So the one in the door,
They look pretty clunky.
5, and the one in the back,
Mm.
4.
Oh.
Okay. 23.
Okay. Oh, hang on.
Uh-oh.
They have magic resistance, so they had advantage on saving throws, which means they both pass because the others are 17 and 17. Sorry.
Dang it.
But it's still half
Is it
damage, right?
Is it halved? Yeah.
You tell me. You'll see on the spell.
So,
Does it say?
a stroke of lightning, blah, blah, blah. A creature takes on a failed save or half.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, what was the damage there?
23.
So, okay, so that's 11 for each of them. Nice. You see you see comic whatever a mimic skeleton looks like for a moment.
You're like Marv in Home Alone.
Yeah, totally. Okay. Anything else, Philip?
That's me.
Good.
I'm
Okay,
set.
Done. Vuzlin.
So there is
Sure.
still one. There's still one in the doorway,
Yep.
and then there's 2 others here.
Yep, this one's grappled, so you have advantage.
The one with the yellow.
This one.
Oh, that one's grappled.
Yep. It's got to see the little net on the corner.
All right. So I reach down and I set down the bow and I pick up the staff. I say, well, let's see what this does, and I cast cone of cold.
Okay.
60-foot cone. So I'm assuming that I can probably get at least those two down there.
If you run over here onto the top of the left stairs, the western stairs, you could get both of them. Yep.
Sure. And it's a con save 13.
13. Okay. Also against magic, so they'll have an advantage there. The one closest to you gets a 22. The far one gets a 15.
Okay, so they're both save. So yeah, 14.
Okay, thank you.
Already halved.
Yeah.
Yes, I already have.
Sorry, yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, so that one, 14 damage on both of those. Anything else?
Don't think when I use the staff I get. Do I still get to another?
No.
No. Yeah, like that's because they're not. It's not melee.
It's not the attack action.
Like,
yeah.
it's like, okay, fine. And cure wounds is an action, so I just kind of. I'll be fine. I'll stay here.
Okay, for sure.
I will run back towards the one that's in the doorway,
Okay,
and I will try to hit it with my sword.
go for it.
A natural one.
That'll miss. You have a crystal?
You know, I'm surprised about it. I will spend the crystal.
Okay.
Not much better. But not a natural one.
For a
An
total?
8 does not. An 8 does not hit.
I'm afraid not.
You can
Second,
add, do you still have your inspiration?
an 8. The inspiration is not going to push it over.
Okay.
Second
Try
attack?
again.
Well,
It's
certainly
like
not
it's
with
a
that
D8.
attitude.
I was like, it's a D8.
I am going
good.
to add.
Be a
I am
16.
going to add the inspiration to this one though.
Okay.
It was a 1 on the dice.
For a total of?
15.
Hits.
Ooh. I have no more spells since we agreed about.
Okay.
So it's just going to be whatever these dice say. Still going to be a big number though. 5, 9, 15, 21.
Okay, you're good. Tell me what happens.
He just stabs it in, withdraws in it. The inside bubbles out as a little bit as the magic explodes because it's still got the radiant energy, and
Mhm.
he's a strong enough paladin that he's always got some radiant energy.
Mhm.
And then it melts into a mimicky blob
Gotcha.
on the floor.
Done. Okay, nice. And the remaining two. Let me see if we get that spit back. Actually, the one that's grappled couldn't spit before, but now that you've moved up to the door, it can. The one in the back does not recharge. Yeah, give me a dex saving throw, please, for sure.
Let's see. 21.
21 passes. Who do we see here? Guild Superior. Hello, my friends. How you doing,
And
everyone? Coming with that
I've-
raiding party.
I've just taken my turn, so my reaction is back. So I'll save myself from the
Boring.
the
Okay.
splash as well.
Feats. You love to hate them.
Sorry.
No worries. Okay. How you doing, Blake? Nice to see you. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you had yourselves a fantastic session. Jump in our giveaway. We have the fantastic Forgotten Citadel, the new release from CZRPG to give away to a lucky person today. ! Enter in chat here. We are playing a homebrew campaign. An evil party working for Vecna is in the lost nethery city of Ythryn, which appears in Rime of the Frost Maiden. And they are attempting to do some evil for Vecna here. And at the moment they are battling against some spitting mimics because they vandalized the museum exhibit. As you do. Then they're going to try and escape from those binds again there, Mike. You said it was strength? Yep.
Strength DC 17.
Okie doke. That is a natural 1.
That'll do it.
So, the one in the doorway is gone. You have the chance to get through. The one by the stairs is still restrained. Or you can just deal with them summarily.
Okay.
Redfield says, "Are you going to attack from hidden?"
I am gonna do something kind of stupid. Because I have a poison dagger that I didn't use last thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna run down here and stab it with my poisoned dagger.
On this side from the stairs, yeah. Go for it. With advantage.
Yep. So that's a 23.
Definitely hits.
So that does 8 damage.
There's no sneak attack.
Yeah, there is, because he's restrained.
Does that give it to you? Okay.
Yeah.
If you
Oh,
get
you
an
have
advantage.
advantage. That's right, yeah.
Yeah, any advantage, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And the poison that I had put on my dagger
Yes.
is a very stupid poison.
Hooray!
That we talked about last time, which causes them to polymorph.
Excellent.
They
Yeah.
have to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or take on a new form.
Fantastic. Yeah, Barry. We have played Frostmaiden, and this is all a shared universe that is carrying on after the events of Frostmaiden. Oral the Frostmaiden has been thwarted, and Velen met up with these evildoers to plunder the depths of Ythryn. Okay, so what was the thing again? A
DC 15
con.
Constitution saving throw.
God, I want to fail this.
I really hope you do.
Okay, that is a 7.
Oh my god. Okay, what does it turn into?
Let's have a look here. What does it say?
A new form, a random beast or
beast?
creature it has seen within the last 24 hours.
Oh man.
It's seen Xeraphon within the last 24
I
hours.
know.
Has it seen any rats?
He's
It
not,
didn't
he's
seem
not
like
a
a rat or
beast.
something.
Yeah,
He
he's
is a
not-
creature.
Alright.
I will
Um,
laugh real hard if it turns into like a shackled up Xeraphon.
It has seen exactly one beast in the last 24 hours. So
Oh no.
it changes into a snowy owl and flies away.
Oh.
Velen's owl is the only
Good
one it's
job.
seen.
Sweet. Bye.
That's
And then-
fucking nutty. I love it.
I'm just gonna continue my movement out of this room and try and hide behind Fushiro as a bonus action.
Nice. Barry, don't worry, there won't be particularly spoilers here because we've homebrewed a lot of stuff. So
That I probably failed that. That's a 9. I'm sure Redfall's like, good job.
You're good at hiding. Look, everyone, she's so good at hiding.
I don't know. Let's see what's their passive perception. Yeah, that's not enough.
Yeah,
But I mean,
just like,
that-
I'll hide here, okay?
there's only the one at the far end of the exhibit,
Yeah.
so it's not particularly a threat to you. Okay, Velen, what do you
That was
do?
exactly what I wanted for that. God, it's gonna
I'm
turn into a
going
mimic in
to-
the sky again.
I was going to lightning bolt again, but now I
And we-
have.
We smash cut to later as it's escaped and it's in the wilds of Icewind Dale and it's swooping down on a small Arctic hare and then turns into the big mimic and just goes and just squishes it. So yes, sorry.
Can I?
If you move to the doorway, you can see the
Tensor.
one
I was
inside.
I was going to do Tensor's floating disc to like try and get people down from the balcony or to the door,
Mhm.
but
Yes, it
I
can-
don't think it works that way.
One of the stairways is free. They can escape.
Okay,
Yeah,
y'all
they're-
are fine.
Yeah, you've seen these things move. They're not fast.
Okay, I am going to use magic missile then.
Mm-hmm. That's the one that hits automatically, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, what's the
I was
damage?
just looking at that. I'm like, I don't see anything here. Shit.
It just hits auto. Yeah, it's a weird spell. There's also a spell that auto deflects it.
Hey, Creep, how you doing? Everyone, do join Darling Creepshow and us and lots of fabulous other people as we are doing a mega stream, Greyhawk Legends, for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital at the end of this week, starting on Friday the 17th with us. We are the opening session, and all of these fine folks, including the wonderful Darling Creepshow, will be playing on the channel there to raise money for this awesome charity. If you're able, please do donate and join in. Awesome giveaways for donations, big giveaway draw for that, and the chance to cause shenanigans in the games as well, I am sure. We'll be playing Blades in the Dark with the fantastic guests that we have joining us, the excellent Dead Aussie Gamer, and How to Be a Great GM's Guy Scandalous, as well as our friends Merrin, QuestJunkiesUK, and one Phantom mod extraordinaire over there in chat, who'll be on here in a second. Okay.
What a star.
10 force damage for this guy right here.
Nice. That was the total from all three?
Yes.
Okie doke. Yeah, if
You
you
That will be
you
me.
only have 3 right now?
3 of the missiles?
I thought it
Yeah,
increases
when
automatically.
you first level, you get 3 darts.
Oh, okay.
I only had
You
so
could-
many charges, so. Because
Oh, you
it's
have a
from my
wand- you-
wand of magic
It's a
missiles.
wand of magic missiles, right? So it's
Oh, okay,
one per charge, and then
Gotcha.
you get 1 dart after that to charge up. It seems a little weird. So,
Yeah.
but but that's you have to wait until the next round to throw another 3 darts.
So-
it kind of balances.
Vuslin, you see the one remaining mimic.
Well, let's go back to Old Faithful and pull back out the longbow.
Go for it.
Yeah, 14.
Just hits.
Ah. So, okay. 9 piercing. 9 piercing damage, 8 necrotic damage,
Yes.
and an extra 4 for favored.
Okay, 21. It is
Yes.
bloodied.
Okay.
Half or less.
we'll
Second shot.
go,
Go for it.
Second shot. Same.
Whoosh, whoosh.
Oh, that's
That'll
that's
hit.
a dirty 20 with 7 plus.
Just the necrotic.
Yeah.
Okay,
6,
so
6
13.
necrotic. I don't know.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, done. Nice. It looks pretty bad. It's not on its last legs yet, but it is still kind of like looking around at all of these different, this target-rich environment, as they say. Okay, and for sure, your turn.
I'll take my 30 feet movement in. I doubt I can reach it.
Afraid not. You want to finish off this exhibit?
Yeah, dodge action.
Die, exhibit, die.
Dodge action and turn.
Gotcha. The spitting mimic is going to go for Vuslin, who I'm afraid, Vuslin, you've lost your cover because you came out onto the stairs to shoot there.
I did.
So maybe that dexterity. Oh, actually, hang on. I need to see. Yes, make me that dexterity saving throw, please.
Okie dokie. Let those phoenixes fly.
Nah, that's 20. Nice. Okay, so you take half of the damage, which is gonna be 32 reduced to 16.
Yeah.
Hiss, hiss, hiss.
Hiss, fuck off.
See, even without for sure, you could have burnt that fat.
Yeah.
Not recommended at all. Not the way to lose weight. Okay, Mike.
That's me.
Indeed.
Okay. Well, I enjoyed turning that guy into a little
A snowy owl.
a snowy owl, but I can't really do that again. So I think I'm just going to viciously mock this guy that's left and be like, "You're all alone. Your friend is a bird. What are you even doing?" So that's a
Wisdom
DC
save.
17 wisdom save.
Okay. 7 fails.
Cool. Wow, that was terrible. That's just, I can't roll for shit today. That's 8
8
psychic damage.
Psychic damage.
However, its next
Puts it on its last legs.
thing, yeah, and it has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Okay, it is clearly reeling, lonely, pining for its friends.
It will join them soon.
As the necromancer Velen Harple steps forward.
No, I'm here. I got it. We're good.
Mike failed to hide yet again.
Hey, Charlie, mate, how you doing?
I will go ahead
Okay.
and... Can I do... I don't think I can do lightning bolt without hurting someone. I'm going to do the last 3 charges of my staff.
It looks very badly wounded. It's on its last legs, which means 10 HP or less.
I don't think you should waste your resources.
Okay.
Do you have like a damaging cantrip?
Just throw
I'm
something at it.
looking right now.
Chill touch?
Yeah, let's do that.
Hurl insults. Just hurl insults.
It worked
28
for
to
me.
hit.
So, Mike, I think your stealth roll there is. I think you hid behind Velen, and then she just walked into the room, just left you crouched on the ground.
28 to hit and
Definitely
11
hits.
damage.
And that is enough. As the ghostly hand goes across and places its palm on the back. It's like a quivering palm attack. And it's just the whole thing just discombobulates and bloop down into goo on the ground. And you are left alone once more in the interior of the museum.
Everything around here is always so exciting.
True.
Man, those things are a lot easier to take on when you're not alone.
Yeah.
For sure.
Can I finish my nap now?
Ha!
Yes. Please finish sleeping. However,
What?
Xeraphon has escaped.
Give me a bluff check.
You, you had one job.
I'm gonna use. Oh shit! Did I use my crystal before?
Yep.
I was specifically saving that, and then you
Tempted
then you told me. I did not do well.
How was it?
It's a 3.
Everyone, and Mike having just been told by Vecna about Fushiro. He is lying.
I'm not lying, John. The words that I said are not incorrect in any way.
I don't think escaped is the same as being let free.
Yeah, I think that certainly is a hair of a
If you'd
split.
said Xeraphon has run away.
He's escaped from them, not from me.
Who left the cake out in the rain? I don't know, someone.
Okay, so I mean, it is true. Xeraphon is very evidently not here and has escaped, but there's something off about what he's saying.
That is accurate.
You had one job.
I did.
How could you let him go?
Gestures at the mimics.
And can you be a little bit more descriptive?
He went to use the restroom. He told me that moved. He points at the thing that he smit that caused this mess in the first place. So I attacked it. Then the mimics came and he ran.
May
I'm
I
sorry.
insight
Also,
check that?
it's like, sorry, real. What did I miss?
Fushiro, you let a prisoner go to the bathroom alone? He's handcuffed. How is he even going to do
That's
that?
not what I said. I said that I let him use the restroom. I didn't want to watch him.
Right.
And then he told me that moved.
Uh-huh.
Surely,
Why
Vuzan,
would
you
he-
heard the sounds.
No, I did not.
You didn't hear anything while you were making...
I heard
Wait.
I heard the creaking that we've been hearing. I didn't know it was mimics in the hallway. the ice is making all kinds of sounds. The buildings are moving. It sounded like the building was settling.
Well, it was apparently the mimics.
Fine, but this is still about you, not me. You let our prisoner, our person of most information that come through here, you let him go? Or you just, you are so involved with the mimics that he darted out?
There were 4 of them and 1 of me.
Now may I insight check?
That's true.
Or do we? All right, that's okay.
I'd like to cast Detect Thoughts, which goes for around 30 feet. Can I sense the thoughts of anyone apart from us around here?
No.
Like, can I sense Xeraphon's thoughts? Maybe he didn't go far.
No.
I cannot sense him?
No, he has had several rounds to dash.
Cool. Then I'm going to turn that on to Fushiro and just see, like, what's going on in that little brain there.
What are your surface thoughts this show?
Is there anything to save against?
No, not for surface thoughts. It's if they push deeper.
My surface thoughts are...
I'll post it in Roll20 so you can see exactly what it says if you want.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
It is not. Okay, there it is.
Yeah. So, just your surface thoughts.
He's thinking about... Well, I mean, what does surface sounds count as?
Say whatever's most on your mind. So you're having this conversation about Xeraphon at the moment.
Okay.
If you have ADHD, it's like 20 things.
The ultimate defense.
I bet if you're like, I hope he got away.
I hope he's all right.
Okay, so yeah, Mike, strangely benevolent thoughts, I would say. Like, considering, you know, you've been used to him as this kind of like cold, you know, uncaring.
Yeah.
You think back to when the Dryad was there, and they just...
He ate her.
Yeah. He's mostly thinking like how to end the conversation, and hoping that Xeraphon is all right.
All right. That seems weird. But we're still working together, so I'm not gonna probe and play my hand too fast. I'm just gonna... Because if I probe, then he'll know that I'm reading his mind.
Yeah.
So instead, I'm just gonna keep that under my vest and start to keep an eye on Fushiro. Watch for other changes, knowing that he's, you know, changed gods recently.
Noted. Now,
That is not knowledge that is known to the party.
I don't know he's changed gods recently. I just know he's thinking happy thoughts, which is weird for him.
Indeed. Okay. Ossian, having slept through and also only needing 4 hours of transync time, keeps watch as the rest of you complete the rest of your long rest. So everyone may take the benefits of a long rest and reset any nonsense from before.
That's great, because the nonsense was really screwing me.
Right before the rest, having suspicions, Vuzlin will telepathically talk to Sly, who has the ability to send a message. And I'm going to say, Sly.
Yeah, boss.
Tell Fushiro through message, through your voice, saying, I think you're the one who released my companion. You shall be rewarded handsomely.
Okay. Fushiro, you hear that message in your mind before the long rest.
Yes.
But as Slide doesn't vocalize, so you've never heard the voice before.
Yeah.
But yeah, that message.
When you said through, so that's through Sly's voice or through Vuz's voice?
Slice.
Well,
So you haven't heard
it's
it.
It's
Yeah.
Sly's voice, which is you've never heard Sly speak before because he doesn't speak to anyone but me.
So yes,
Okay.
An unknown voice.
An unknown voice. Okay.
And then after that, you can reply to this message.
There's no reply.
Okay.
There's just a confused look as Fushiro scans the room.
And Vuzlin basically watching to see what transcribed, and then going in.
Just scanning the room before he returns to being dead.
Yeah, then
Okay.
going into the trance.
Okay. So yeah,
This
everyone, you
is
can.
such an interesting battle of chat.
I figured it'd be an interesting way to add a little spice to the end of the campaign.
Absolutely. Okay, so all of you may take that long rest, and as you awaken, you make the short journey from the museum over to where that spire came down to ground level on the map there. And you have the pieces of the puzzle. So once again, yes, you see that arching strut of dark stone rising up from the ruined district to a junction high up on the central spire, and the gates at the bottom engraved with the arcane sigils of the various schools of magic.
Okay. Mike, you've got that wand.
Yeah, from the evil tree. Sure do. And the ashes.
And someone needs to summon a flame to the palm of their hand, say a secret. One of us, the next one needs to say a secret. Then we need to quench the flame in ice. Do we have a mask? I don't think that counts, villain.
I have a disguise kit. I can make a mask.
There you
You
go.
should make a mask.
Very nice.
Oh, Mike, please make step 8 the consume poison, the polymorph poison.
What?
the final step of consume poison in the ring of ash. Please make it the polymorph poison again.
I only had the one. I just bought one of a bunch of different poisons. But if you want to say I had two, I would be happy to.
Okay. So.
Damn your honesty.
I know.
It won't last forever.
Now we need to. You have a poison?
Oh, I have so much poison.
Preferably a weak poison.
There we go.
Well, I've got a poison that'll turn you into a werewolf. Do you want to be a lycanthrope? I mean, that's kind of...
You look at Fushiro and you can like see like gears turning in his head. Lycanthropy is a disease, right?
Curse.
It's a curse.
It's a curse?
Mhm.
Fuck.
Yeah.
If it was a disease, we'd be fine. Because I can't. I can't get disease.
Okay.
I've also got some poisons that just make you take a nap.
Probably more favorable.
Poison doesn't do very much to me. Like I could just probably drink like a weak one. and
I'm
be
sorry.
fine.
What are we trying to achieve here again?
We need to drink a poison.
Do we need to necessarily die from the poison, though?
No, but if
All right.
we're poisoned to be drank, I would be the one.
Just
that
yeah.
should drink
The clue just said consume, not be killed by.
Right. Yes, just consume. Yes. I am also. I am immune to disease, but not poison.
Same problem.
I mean, I've got some that just make you go to sleep.
For how long?
Let's see. Oil of Taggett. You go to sleep and for 24 hours. No, you're poisoned for 24 hours and go to sleep. But if we hit you, you wake up.
Oh, well, I can't be put to sleep by magical methods.
Is that not convenient? I
think
don't know
part
if
of
it's
the story.
magical or alchemical.
It's not magical.
Oh, so potions aren't magical then.
It's poison.
Fine.
It's not potion.
I will drink it.
The
I will
vessel
drink
with the
the
pestle
sleeping
holds
poison.
the brew that is true. Remember that.
Now, does one person have to do everything?
You don't know.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know
There's
that I can
not
summon.
there's not 8 of us, so we have to. Unless Redfall wants to get in on us.
I'm not sure that I can summon a flame to the palm of my hand. I'm not sure I have that capability.
Redfall just like roughly reaches into one of your packs and like pulls up a flask of oil.
I've got a candle.
Well, Redfall can do
Oh,
it.
that's a good idea. Sure. Can I borrow that nether oak?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I need the nether oak. I need that mask you're making. I need some ice. I need those ashes.
I've given you the ashes.
Okay.
There's plenty of ice around.
Okay.
Mhm.
So Fushiro shields his heart with I need someone else who has a secret that they can tell.
I bet you've got a secret.
Oh, there's 2 secrets that need to be told.
Do.
Yes, it's I tell
say
a
one
secret
yourself
and
and
someone,
compel.
and then I need to coax a secret from one of you. So, who has a
Fourth
secret?
Coax a secret.
I do.
Okay,
Oh, secrets.
we'll cross that
The
bridge.
pride with which you say.
It says coax, so we'll
Yes.
get there in a second. He grabs the nether oak, and with one hand holds it over his heart, and says, "Pour the oil on my hand."
Oh no, this one that you drink.
No, it's,
for the flame.
Oh, the candle oil. Sorry.
All right, light it up.
Now?
Are we at the thing?
I thought we were doing it.
Oh, you've already done the wand. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've already done that one.
Okay. Mike, do you hold the candle to the oil?
It's not going to burn up the wand, is it?
I'm holding it. in a
Different hand, I assume.
Oh, okay, cool. Then yes, I will do that.
Okay, for sure. Redfall pours oil into your outstretched hand, and
Just a
Mike
little
holds
bit,
the
but-
candle to it. It bursts into flame. You take 1 fire damage.
Okay. He says, "Yes, I released Xeraphon," and then looks at Mike angrily. Say the secret.
You got to take the poison, right?
That's last. Say the secret.
I will when I get to it.
It's now.
It's now.
I knew.
Go.
And then he sticks his hand into the ice. He kneels down and slams his hand into the ice.
Okay.
So that the oil is quenched. Using the hand that he's taken the damage on, still with his heart, nether oak, he puts a mask on his face.
What mask did you make, Mike?
Oh my gosh. It's like a Green Man mask, so it's like all wooden and kind of like the Green Man and the Green Knight, just like a big creepy old wooden face mask.
Love it. Love it. And then he traces a circle and drinks the sleeping poison.
And I did not actually give you Oil of Taggart, I gave you truth serum.
It's a poison.
Okay, what's the deal with that one then, Jess?
DC 11 con save or become poisoned for 1 hour. They cannot knowingly speak a lie.
Ooh, I might have failed that.
Oh, that's so
I
good. The twists, the turns.
I rolled a 9.
Excellent. Yes, warrior, I can, yeah. Okay, so as you consume this poison, you manage to resist its sleeping effects. Shrug off the drowsiness that you expected, and as you do,
It's quite a weak poison.
as you do, the ring of ash that once was one of the high wizards of Ythryn sparks and burns like gunpowder, across the floor like a fuse around you. And as it does, the smoke rising from it forms into the 8 sigils of the schools of magic, and each of them goes shoo, 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 into the markings on the door. And as they complete the rites of the arcane octad, there is a shimmer as the greasy sheen to the air that was blocking the doorway disappears, and the way forward lies open. And you, next time we return here to Ythryn, will be able to enter into the spire of the Demilich Eriolathus and towards your ultimate goal, this obelisk of Vecna. And you shall do so 1 level higher.
Hey!
Congratulations!
Yeah.
You may level
Very
up your
nice.
characters for completing the Arcane Octad and gaining entry to the Spire. Huge congratulations, well done, everyone. So, everyone, do join us next time as we will be back here in Ythryn to delve into the interior of this spire and find their ultimate goal. Okay, massive thank you, everybody. Well done, well done. We are going to say thank you to these fine folks and talk about them in a moment. But last chance, everyone. We are doing our big giveaway today of the fantastic Forgotten Citadel from CZRPG. This a one-shot or drop-in location for your campaigns will have fantastic encounter design, beautiful maps, all of those stuff you know to get from CZRPG. ! Enter in chat for your chance to win, and we shall draw our winner as soon as we are done saying goodbye here. So, massive thank you, everybody, for joining us here. Thank you for the subs and all of the support today. Fushiro, opener of doorways, breaker of enchantments and force fields, betrayer of evil buddies.
I just needed a secret so that we could open the doorway. And I succeeded in my task of creating a secret.
I like yours as well, Mike. That's good. I knew. That's great. Okay, so, Fisher, who are you on the material world?
Sometimes people say that I'm Josh in the material world, but as a reminder, I don't exist on the material plane. I only exist for Twitch streams. Don't look for me in the real world. You won't find me.
Mm-mm.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Vusli, your good self.
Oh, hello, I am the Maharishi and all the Twitchers and the Twitches, cog in a corporate machine by day. But at night, I play D&D on this channel and Milady Saito. Those links are in my doobly-doo.
Links over there in chat. Thank you. Velen Hubble.
Hi, my name is Stephanie out of Orlando. Cool vending machine. We sell art out of it. Have a great night.
Thank you, Andy. And last but not least, Yowling Mike and it.
Hey, I'm Jess. You can find me on Three Flings every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. This week we are playing an all Ace Arrow version of Monster Hearts. And I have some exciting announcements. Right now I have a game in the Trans Witches Are Witches bundle. You can grab that right there. It's 60 games worth $300, or 69 games worth $300 for $60. And launching tomorrow is my very first ever crowdfunded campaign that I'm doing myself. It's the print run of Oops All Draculas. So that's going to launch in just under 12 hours.
Fantastic. Thank you. And good luck with that. I'm sure it'll be
Thank
very
you.
successful. So yes, everyone do please support the fabulous Jess there and all of those things. Okay, and we are QuestJunkiesUK, and we'll be back later in the week with more exciting adventures. We will be back first with Out of the Abyss. We had to say goodbye to one of our adventurers, but a new adventurer appears on the horizon. So join us. I don't think they'll be joining this week, but very soon they will be jumping into the game. We will be very, very happy to welcome them in, so stay tuned for more information about that. Jump into the Discord if you want to get the news before anywhere else of what's going on there, and all the exciting things that are coming up. And then we will have Barovia and Beyond as they continue questing through the corrupted carnival of the Revalia, and back to Wild Beyond the Witchlights with our friend DM Charlie there in chat. As they are making their final journey towards the last location, the Palace of Heart's Desire. Will they be able to free Zybilna from the Hag's curse and return the Domain of Delight to its original state? Then on Saturday we have Candlekeep Mysteries back meeting up with those fantastic adventurers and all of the shenanigans going on over there. And do not miss our extra stream this week before Candlekeep on Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. over here in Japan. We will be the opening stream for Lord Gasamba's fantastic Greyhawk Megastream Legends as we kick off things here, this amazing fundraiser for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Please, if you are able, donate. Get yourself into that fabulous donors giveaway for awesome prizes and the chance to win there, and join as many of these fabulous streams as you are able. Lots and lots of awesome people involved in that, and we cannot wait to welcome in some very special guests as we are joined by our good friends Marin and Patch from QuestJunkiesUK, and Marin from the channel here, and some very special guests here, the fabulous Dead Aussie Gamer, good friend of ours. And the first place that I ever saw him was on the YouTube channel How to Be a Great GM, the fantastic Guy Sklanders, who I was unable to meet here whilst he was in Japan, but he is now over in England. He is a GM for D&D in a castle and all sorts of things there. Absolutely awesome player and GM, and I'm very excited to play with him for the first time as we welcome them as a special guest in this Blades in the Dark campaign. But yes, in Greyhawk, as we travel to the Greyhawk city of Raven's Rook, and our adventurers here will be heisting from one of the factions in that city. So stay tuned for that, as we are also joined by our fabulous mod in chat there, Phantom, as well, for this awesome stream. And I hope that you're able to help make this a very successful charity event. That is all, and we'll be back here as we go into the Spire next weekend with these fabulous adventurers, and I hope you can join us for that as well. Thank you, everybody. Let us see who our lucky winner is for today. Quick refresh there, make sure we got everyone in. Good luck, everybody. So, today's copy of The Forgotten Citadel from CZRPG. Let me give them a shout out while this is refreshing. Do check out all of their awesome stuff that they've got available. So many great products to enrich your games. We've used lots of their stuff as well. Snuck into the game. Stealth into the game like a Blades in the Dark character, Phantom. Okay, good luck, everyone. I'm going to close up those entries. Today's copy, the first copy this week. We'll have copies every week if you're unlucky today. Do not fret. But our first winner is going to be Phantom. This is where everyone starts typing rigged. Congratulations, Phantom. I shall get that in your general direction very, very soon. And I did spot those 2 subs today. Thank you very much, Vuzlin and Warrior as well. We shall be rolling those at the start of next session as they delve into the depths. A massive thank you, everybody. We will look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon. We are going to head off raiding into our charity stream partner, Darling Creepshow, as they are over on their channel right now. So do stick around for that and get yourself some of those Dream Pie channel points and say a big hello to Darling Creepshow from us. Okay, everyone, thank you so much. You know what to do. If you've got got 'em. No, wrong way around. I've been messing this up recently. Stick around for the raid if you've got 'em. Let those phoenixes fly. But till next time, as we like to say around these parts, Oyasumi nasai. Oyasumi.
Oh, yes.
Oyasumi.
A massive thank you for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed that session. And let us also say thank you to the wonderful folks who support the channel. CZRPG, Phoenix Dice, Troll Games, and of course the fabulous Sirenscape. If you would like to check them out, follow the links in chat, and of course jump on those tasty coupons if you want to get some discounts on awesome things for your games. CZRPG is a constant source of inspiration with their fantastic products, interestingly written, beautiful maps, dynamic encounter design, original monsters and magic items. Do join their newsletter for all of the information about what's going on with them. And of course, where would we be without those gorgeous click-clack math rocks from Phoenix Dice, an amazing producer of interesting designs, guaranteed to roll well for players, not so well for GMs sometimes, but that's the way we play. Now, if you would like to support this amazing company with their recycled materials and very eco-friendly way of doing business, do give them a click and look at all of the beautiful dice that they have over in their store. Troll Games, all of our friends over there, they have their own original Castles and Crusades system, lots of stuff for D&D and all sorts of amazing TTRPG stuff in their store. Click on that link and get your adventure underway. And of course, last but not least, by any measure you care to employ, Sirenscape, a fantastic source of music and sound effects that just takes your game to a new level. Fantasy, science fiction, mystery, heists, whatever type of game you're playing, whatever system you're playing, Sirenscape has the sounds for you. And you can pipe that all over the world to wherever your players are through their online player. And if you would like to, you can get yourself a free trial by following the link. And if you become a Super Siren, you can get access to all of their hundreds of options, make your own original sound sets, and support us too via our affiliate link there in chat. Okay, that's all for today. Another massive thank you, and we look forward to seeing you all very soon. Stick around for the raid if you've got 'em, let those phoenixes fly. But till next time, as we like to say around these parts, Oyasumi nasai.